graduated, cap and gown, had it all. Finally got this plaque after 4 years. And I saw how a bunch of people up there had all of these accolades behind their names. They had the cords, they had the sashes, they had all of the things. They had the 4.0, the 3.5, the whatever it was. And whenever they called my name, I didn't have any of that. But I walked up there with the most peace I've ever felt in my life because I knew that I worked hard for this and this was something that I had strived for and I made it. And I did something else that was even more amazing that none of these people will ever understand, like for myself, which was finding that realization that I was always worth it without any of that. Even if I had the most outstanding student award, because like I clapped for them. I was so happy for them because I finally got my cap and gown and I realized after all of that, I was always worth it. And so are you. Hi, my name is Elle Kramer, and welcome back to another episode of What the L. I post new episodes every Friday. And if it is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. But after finally graduating and seeing all those people get all of those accomplishments up there, I realized that I never needed any of that. All of the cords, all of the sashes, the outstanding student awards, the people who had the 4.0 next to their name, but they announced my name and they said, Eleanor Rose Kramer. And I had never felt that much peace in my entire life because this was something that I had worked so hard for to accomplish within the last 4 years. And nobody was going to take that away from me, even though the enemy in my head was telling me, you didn't get outstanding. You're not enough. You did not get outstanding. You didn't get those cords that everyone else has. All you have is yourself. And I was literally able to walk up there and say, no, I am so happy that this is just me. Like, I accomplished this, and nobody can take that away from you. And nobody is able to ever take that away from you in the way that you think people can. Because I literally thought for the longest time that I needed all of these accolades to make me who I am. And that's not the truth. I am literally enough without this. Like, you don't need a freaking degree to be enough. You don't need any of these things to be enough. And it took me a very long time to realize that, but after realizing it, it changes your life. And I don't think I realized that until senior year of high school. But this was just a full circle moment because as the COVID class, we didn't really get the proper graduation that we deserved. It kind of filled that hole that I had from not getting a graduation from high school. And I'm so blessed and so happy that I was able to do this. All of my friends, all my family, thank you to everyone who supported me. That sounds like so, I don't know. It's so true though. And I think whenever I was sitting in the crowd waiting for to go up there and they were calling all those people who had all of these cords, who had all of these sashes, I was just sitting there and for that split second, I could literally feel the devil trying to creep in and saying, "You're not enough. You didn't get any of those things. You're probably not even on the president's list." I know for a fact I wasn't on the president's list or the dean's list or whatever it was. And I was starting to get wrapped up in that. I was starting to get wrapped up in the comparison game we play while I was sitting there. And I was starting to spiral. And I was like, I'm not enough. I am not enough to be sitting in this chair. I am not enough to be here with all of these people who are so amazing because I'm just me. And you know who was telling me that? The devil. And you know who whispered back into my head? God. Literally, Jesus told me that you are enough. You are born in the image and likeness of him. You are loved and you are made in his image and likeness. So therefore, you are enough. Like, I didn't need anything else. All they said was Eleanor Rose Kramer. And I walked up there with the biggest smile and I was so happy because it all came back. And I realized everything that I thought I was, that I needed to be, was like taken away from me. And I didn't need any of that because all I needed was myself. And throughout college has been the biggest self-love journey of my life because I literally have fallen back in love with myself in a way that I never thought I could. And even in that falling back in love with yourself, I still have those moments of doubt where the devil will creep in my ear and literally say that I'm not enough. But you are. You are enough. And whenever you have those moments of doubt, even in the biggest moments of your life, like your graduation, you have to remember that you were born and made in his image and likeness and that you were created for more than comparison. And comparison is the thief of joy. So don't let it steal your joy today. And yeah, you guys, that's really all I have today because I am going to celebrate with my family. I'm going to celebrate with my friends. It's been a long journey, but I needed to come on here and just deliver that message because that was what was on my heart today after graduation, because I realized you are so much more than enough without all of these things in your life. Like, you don't need a single thing. All of the attachments that we have are merely attachments. You're going to leave Earth without them. So why are we so caught up in that every single day, you know? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry this was so short. I didn't even really think I was going to record today. But my mom was like, you should. And I was like, okay. So here I am. But I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. And I will be back next week with another episode every Friday. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow my socials. I will leave those in my bio. And with that, I will see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.